Hello! Thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Holly, if you haven't already done a video or two with me. So we're going to start off either seated or lying down, whichever position is the most comfortable for your body. And just taking your time to get set up. You might need to take some small movements. Settling into this space, this time that you have carved out for yourself. Choose either to close the eyes, or you can keep them partially open with the gaze down. Begin by noticing how you feel in this moment. There might not be one answer there. Often we feel many things at one time. But all I mean by notice how you feel is check in with your mind. Observe the thoughts, the emotions present. You don't need to get into the why you're feeling a certain way, but instead just notice what that feeling is. And allowing it to be there, which isn't always an easy thing to do. Mindfulness practice, which is integrated in most yoga classes, involves accepting the present exactly as it is right now. Accepting whatever's going on internally or externally. Whether you have screaming kids running around you right now, whether you have pets jumping all over you, whatever your home environment looks like, or maybe you have a lovely, peaceful space. Mine's deceptive, as I have a dog which I have to kick out of my flat to be able to record these videos. So I don't let the dog area be in this space. My point is, we've all got stuff. And even if your yoga space isn't the most peaceful, that's completely fine. Just allow yourself to be in whatever kind of a headspace you're in right now. And if that headspace is one of quite strong emotions, quite strong thoughts or feelings, then we're going to take a few breaths to sigh it out of the mouth, quite loudly, quite powerfully. And if you're already feeling peaceful, just take a nice few breaths on your own. Okay. With each exhale, imagine that you're releasing any heaviness, any tension that might have built up. Bringing yourself back to your authentic self. It might take a little bit of time to get there, maybe not just these first few moments. But breathing or breath techniques helps a lot. So with that in mind, we're going to do a breath count where we will breathe in for a count of 4, hold the breath for a count of 4, and then breathe out for a count of 6. If it makes you feel dizzy or lightheaded at any point, please just come back to your own natural breath. Let's give it a go. So come to the end of your next exhale. We'll breathe in together. 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath. 2, 3, 4. Exhale slowly. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Deep breath in. 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath. 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, fill the belly up with air. Hold the breath. Exhale slowly. One more like that. Breathe in. Hold at the top. Exhale slowly. Return to your own natural breathing. Make your way up to seated if you're not already. And if you're already seated, feel free to either change the crossing of your legs or change your position completely. You don't have to be cross-legged. So we're going to start off with some side stretches. So just gently place the right hand down towards the right side. Stretch the left arm up and over the head. Lift the chest up towards the sky. Get long through the whole of the left side body. Relax that top arm down. Lower the hand, take it straight over to the other side. Lift the chest up, keep a soft bend in that left elbow. Breathe into the stretch. Rise all the way back up. This time breathe in, stretch the arms up towards the sky. And as you breathe out, lower the hands down out in front of you. Doesn't have to be very far. This is a tricky one for some people. So we're going to either drop the weight of the head down, or if that feels too intense on the neck or the spine, keep the gaze out in front of you. Keeping the chest as low as it is, we're going to walk the hands over towards the right side. Again, doesn't have to be very far. If you'd like a slightly deeper stretch, we're going to cross left hand over the right. Slightly different version of that side stretch. Walk the hands back through center, take it over to the other side. Optional to have the right hand over the left this time. Walk the hands back in and all the way back up through center. Stretch the legs out in front of you. Give them a little bit of movement side to side. Nice, come back through stillness, flex the toes back towards you. If that already feels quite intense in the backs of the legs, you can bend into the knees at any point. We're going to take a deep breath in, reach the arms up towards the sky. As you breathe out, gently fold forwards. Roll all the way back up the spine. Breathe in, stretch the arms high. Breathe out. Fold forwards, just as far as is comfortable. Roll back up. Inhale as you reach. Exhale, fold. Lovely. Keep it going at the pace of your own breath. As the body starts to warm up, if you would like to add on a little bit more challenge, as you roll up, we're going to place the hands back behind us, pointing into the toes, lift the hips, come into reverse plank, use the core, lowering back down, coming into that same movement, inhale, arms high, exhale, fold, roll back up, hands behind you, inhale as you lift, exhale, release, keep it going. So you don't have to do reverse plank, it is a tricky one. You can just stay with lifting and folding. Still getting a lovely stretch in the backs of the legs and waking up the spine. Too sure the lighting's too great, so keep it going. I'm just going to turn on another light. Don't know if that's helped, but I'll give it a go. As long as you can see me. Alright, gently roll back up the spine, come to seated. We're going to slide the feet in, cross at the ankles, make your way forwards to your hands and knees, tabletop. Hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. We're going to pick up the right leg, stretch that leg away from you, flex the toes, press the heel away. Balancing tabletop, so you can stay here, core engaged, or if you'd like more, left arm is going to reach out in front of you. Take just 2 breaths. Gaze down so there's no pressure on the neck. Lower that hand, lower that knee. 1 round of cat-cow. Breathe in, drop the belly, lift the chest. Breathe out as you round. Neutral spine. Stretch the left leg back behind you. Flex the toes, press the heel away. Hug the belly button in and up, so make sure you're not just collapsing down here. If you'd like more, stretch the right arm out in front. Take 2 breaths. Good, lower that knee back down. 1 round of cat-cow. Neutral spine. Walk the hands in towards you. Come to seated on the heels. We're going to interlace the hands. Press the palms away from you. As you do so, drop the chin to the chest, round the back. Take a deep breath in, lift up to standing on the knees, arms go high, maybe add on a little back bend. Exhale, hips to the heels, round the back, arms reach out in front. A few more like that. Inhale, lift up, maybe add on that back bend. Exhale, hips to the heels, chin to the chest. Last time, inhale, lift up. Exhale, round forward. Gently release, relax the arms, give them a little shake, let that go. Nice, and then find child's pose, Balasana. Arms resting either side of the legs, lower the forehead down. Roll slowly back up the spine. Walk the hands out in front of you. Tuck the toes. We're going to come into our first downward facing dog. As you get there, gently start to pedal out the legs. Bend into one knee and then the other. Maybe gently shift your weight from side to side. Let's check in with how the whole body feels here. We're going to run through a couple of sun salutations. So slowly walk the feet to the top of your mat. Take your time. When you get there, we're going to bring the hands to the shins. Breathe in, press halfway up. Breathe out, fold forwards. Bend the knees, slowly roll up the spine. Stretch the arms high, bring the hands down to the heart. Inhale, send the arms high. Exhale, fold forwards. Lift halfway, hands to the shins. Lower down. Bend the knees, lower the hands. Step the feet back. Find downward facing dog. Ripple forwards into plank. So shoulders above the wrists, spine in one long line, heels pressing away. Gently lower the knees down. Bending at the elbows as you lower the chest. Slide the hands forwards. Inhale, lift up for cobra. Arch the spine. Exhale, relax down. Hands under the shoulders, tuck the toes, make your way into downward facing dog. Take 3 deep breaths there. Or if that feels a little bit too intense, you're welcome to hang out in a child's pose. Walk the feet to the top of the mat. When you get there, hands to the shins, lift halfway. Lower down. Bend the knees, rise all the way up to stand. Arms high, hands down to the heart. Inhale as you reach. Exhale, fold. Lift halfway, lengthen the spine. Lower down. Step back, find downward facing dog. Come forwards for plank. Engage the core, lower the knees, lower the chest. Slide the hands forwards. Inhale, lift the chest up, gaze out in front of you. Exhale, release down. Hands under the shoulders, find downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in through the nose. As you breathe out, sigh it out of the mouth. Make your way to the top of the mat. Hands to the shins, lift halfway. Lower down. Bend the knees, rise up to stand. Hands come down to the heart. Nice, we're gonna add on, so we're gonna take it into warrior two. Sliding the right foot into the middle, or into the center. Stepping the left foot back. Turn the left heel out. Bend down into the right knee. Stretch the arms wide apart. So the front knee is tracking the right toes. Still pressing through the outside of that back foot. And arms reaching out and away. To make this more challenging, have a deeper bend in that front knee. To take some of the pressure off, straighten that leg as much as you need to. Good, and then we'll add on a side bend. So we're going to drop right forearm to the right thigh. Stretch the left arm up and over the head. Getting long through the whole of the left side body. Gently make your way back up. Straighten out that front leg. Optional to heel toe the back foot in slightly. We're going to come down to triangle. Tilt your weight forwards and down. Right arm to the inside of the right leg. Left arm goes high. Gaze is wherever is most comfortable for you. Keeping just a soft bend in that front knee, so we're not overextending here. Make sure you can still find those same long deep breaths. If you can't, if the breath's quite shallow, you might need to back off a little bit, so just lifting up a little bit higher. If this all feels okay, maybe you can get a little bit lower, find your own version. You might find as you continue to do the video, you gradually make your way further down that leg. Gently rise back up. Keep the legs as they are. Left hand's gonna go down the left leg. Right arm reaches high. Reverse triangle. Bring it back through center. Turn the right toes in. Bring the hands to the heart. Fold forwards, wide leg fold. Drop the fingertips down. Find a little bit of movement here, so maybe bending into the knees. Maybe moving the upper body in any way you'd like. Nice. And then making your way over to the left side. We're going to turn the left toes out, slowly lifting up for warrior two on our second side. So left knee is tracking the left toes this time. Press through the outside of that right foot. Arms reach out and away. So you should be facing the back of your mat. Lovely. Lower the left forearm to the left thigh. Stretch the right arm up and over the head. Lift the chest. On your next inhale, we'll lift up. Exhale, straighten out that left leg. Maybe heel toe the right foot in slightly as you shift your weight forwards and down. Triangle pose. So again, you can be as high up or as low down on that leg as is comfortable for you. Stacking the arms in one long line, reaching high through the top fingertips. Focus on the breath, slow it down. Gently rise all the way back. Right hand down the right leg. Left arm goes high. Reverse triangle. Return through center. Hands to the heart. Turn the left toes in. Fold forwards. Wide leg fold. Drop the fingertips down. Find any movement you'd like to release. And then find stillness in the fold. So you can do that with the hands down. You can grab onto opposite elbows, or for a little bit more, you can interlace the hands behind your back. Tilt the weight towards the balls of the feet. Try not to grip with the toes. Release the arms. Bring the hands to the hips, bend the knees. Rise all the way up to stand. Step or jump the feet together. Make your way to the top of your mat. Deep breath in, stretch the arms high. Breathe out, fold forwards. Lift halfway, lower down. Meet in downward facing dog. Stay there. Inhale. Right leg goes up towards the sky. And on your exhale, bring that right knee over to the right wrist. Coming into pigeon, we're going to wiggle that foot over to the left side. Left leg either extends back behind you, or if that feels a little bit too intense, bend the left knee, bring it up towards the right foot. Wherever you are, walk the hands over to the left side. You can stay up on the hands, or you could gently come down to the forearms. Maybe even resting the head on your hands or on your mat. Taking the time to slow everything back down. Notice the sensations going on in that hip. See if you can allow them without judgment, without criticism. Just feel. Even get curious about those sensations. And see if just with that awareness and maybe with a deeper breath, those sensations can start to soften, finding ease within this pose. Very gently lift back up. Slide the hands in. Bring the left knee closer in towards you. Tuck the left toes under so that you can stretch that right leg up and back. Taking any movements you would like to release that hip, release that stretch. Softly lower that foot down as you're ready. Breathe in, send the left leg high. Breathe out, bring the left knee towards the left wrist. Wiggle the foot over towards the right side. So again, staying there. Or to modify, bend the right knee, bring it up towards the left foot. Hands are going to walk across to the right side this time. Staying there or gently making your way down. I'm going to leave you with your own mind on this side. I encourage you to stay focused on your breathing. Notice where your mind has wandered. Very slowly, we'll come back up to the hands. Slide that right knee in, tuck the toes, stretch the left leg all the way up and back, three-legged dog. Find any movement you would like to release. Lower that foot back down, place the knees down or swivel the feet round to one side. Come to a seated position in the middle of your mat. Hands to the backs of the thighs, make your way down to your backs. Gently rock from one side to the other. Release the spine. Lower the feet about hips distance. Let the arms relax. Deep breath in, press through the feet, lift the hips up, bridge pose. Staying there or interlacing the hands underneath the lower back. Gently release all the way back down. Heel toe the feet to the edges of your mat. Send the arms wide apart. Let the knees drop over to the right side. Gentle twist for the spine. Guide the knees back through center. Let them drop over to the left side. Take a few breaths, releasing into the twist. Guide the knees back through center. Lengthen one leg out at a time to come into our final relaxation. Maybe placing on any warmer clothing or grabbing a blanket if you have one to hand. Close down the eyes. Let the whole body release into your mat. Use these final few moments as an opportunity to completely let go. Let go of all expectations. Let go of any self-doubt, self-criticism. Let go of judgments. Let go of anything you've been holding on to. Let go of fear. Let go of shame. Let it all go, leaving space within for more compassion, more love, more understanding. feel free to stay here as long as you would like, or begin to slowly reawaken, moving the body in any way that feels good, taking some deep breaths, maybe even a big sigh. Bring the knees in towards your chest, and in your own time, come up to a seated position. Place one or both hands on your heart. Notice how you feel. Thank yourself for making this time for you. Bring the hands together in front of your heart. The light within me honors and bows to the light within you. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you enjoyed. Any feedback is really appreciated. Hope you have a lovely rest of your day.